Teacher pay raises are on the agenda again this upcoming session. Of course, there are other issues educators are hoping to address. Cynthia Posey with the Louisiana Federation of Teachers is here to talk about what educators are looking for, what are they hoping to get done this session. So first up, we got to talk about teacher pay raises because that's been on the agenda for years at this point. I mean, why do we still need to keep adding more money to a teacher's salary?
Well, if you look at the history of teacher pay in Louisiana, we have always underpaid our teachers. In fact, the last time Louisiana teacher salaries were at the Southern Regional average was 2007. So we have Texas actually putting billboards in Baton Rouge saying, hey, come teach in Texas, we'll pay you more. This year, Arkansas is giving a $10,000 pay raise. Florida has a bill to raise its minimum salary to $65,000. So if you look at what we're doing, other states are placing a priority on teachers and support staff salaries. Louisiana isn't, and that's a problem.
So how much is, how much are Louisiana teachers making compared to a state like Texas?
So we kind of look at it with the Southern Regional average, and that's an average of the southern states. I think there's 16 of them. And so in 2021, the last that was published, Louisiana teachers made $52,472 as opposed to $55,676 for the Southern Regional average. And the national average was even more than that. It's $65,293. So if you look at those figures from 21, that's $3,200 under the Southern Regional average and almost $13,000 under the national average. You know, Dr. Brumley at the MFP task force earlier this week put out numbers that haven't been published. He said that the Southern Regional average was for 22, $56,309, and Louisiana's average was $52,759. So that gap is $3,500. So the gap has actually gotten larger between what Louisiana pays and what the Southern Regional average is, even with the pay raises that we have given in the last few years.
So we're still not close to where we need to be.
Absolutely not.
And of course, I mean, this is just one of the issues that teachers are hoping to bring up. I mean, what else are educators looking to change next year?
So we represent teachers and support staff. So one of the issues we will be pursuing is to make sure that support staff, they have parity with their extended sick leave with teachers. And so what that is that they will be granted up to 30 days of additional extended sick leave for every 6-year period. And we want it to be family-centric. So that's also, we want to make sure it includes pregnancy and illness of an infant and related medical visits for that. And then we want to change the law that requires them to take the extended sick leave. Right now, they have to take it in 10-day increments. So if they've had a high-risk pregnancy, you know, and they're going back, you know, they've used up their sick leave and their extended sick leave for this additional, what we're asking, they would have to take it in 10-day increments. So if you just went for an office visit, you would have to take 10 days under the current law. And that, you know, doesn't make sense for the school districts who are struggling to fill all positions, not just teacher positions, but also fiscally for the districts as well. So we're looking to fix that.
How long has that been in place?
I couldn't tell you. It's been in statute for quite a while. We fixed it, I think, back in 14 for teachers, but there was pushback on support staff. But it's time to fix that now.
All right, so teacher pay raises and also making sure support staff is taken care of. What else is on the agenda?
So I think like the teaching and learning environments, right now, the way that our school performance scores are calculated, you have referrals count against schools. So if you have a child that has, you know, become a problem in a classroom, whether that's assaulted a teacher or another student, or, you know, it's very disruptive so other students can't learn, you know, they're sent from the classroom, but they're sent right back. So number one, they come back and they're a risk in the classroom to teachers and students, but also we know that typically when children act out like that, there's a reason for it. So we're not capturing what's going on with the student. So it's really important to look at that, because not only is it not fair to students and teachers in the classroom, but it gives, it's not an accurate reflection of what's happening in the classroom.
All right, so there's a lot that you guys are going to be hoping for. Good luck, and of course, thank you for coming in and speaking with us.
Thank you, Carol. I appreciate it. Thank you.